walls peeled back like wet paper. The countless red eyes blinking into existence stared without blinking, watching, judging. Anna gripped my arm tightly, her nails digging into my skin as we stepped backward, slowly, unsure if running would even matter. Dmitri raised his arms. His voice was soft, resonant. "It's beautiful, isn't it? The birth of true sight." The walls moaned, not metaphorically. The structure itself emitted a long, low groan, like the earth crying out in pain. I pulled Anna behind me. "We have to move, now." But there was nowhere to go, only forward, into the eye. It blinked once, slowly. Then the floor beneath us gave way again. We fell into a tunnel of writhing flesh and shadow, spiraling downward into what felt like the marrow of the world. Anna screamed as we tumbled, caught in a gravity that didn't feel like gravity at all. Colors surged across the tunnel walls, shifting geometric patterns, biological fractals, things that made my brain ache to look at. We hit ground, hard, and everything went black. When I opened my eyes, the world was quiet. Too quiet. We were in a long corridor that seemed to extend forever in both directions. The floor was smooth obsidian. The ceiling above a pulsing, translucent membrane, like we were inside a creature and beneath its skin. Anna knelt beside me, breathing hard. Her eyes were wide and blank. "I don't think we're in the Hollow Land anymore," she whispered. She was wrong. We were deeper. The whispers were louder now. They didn't seem to come from outside anymore. They felt like thoughts I hadn't thought yet. We started walking. The corridor gave no sense of direction, no turns, no end, only endless dark walls and that membrane above us, veins glowing faintly with red light. Then the air changed, grew cold. That's when we saw it. There was a table, sitting in the center of the corridor, completely incongruous, ornate, old, covered in symbols that shimmered like oil on water. On it rested a book, no cover, no title, bound in something that looked like pale leather stretched too tight. Anna approached it first. As she opened it, the air changed. The ceiling above us contracted and expanded, like a giant lung inhaling. "It's not written in any language I know," she said. But I could read it. The moment my eyes met the first page, understanding flooded my mind like a parasite squirming into a host. It wasn't a book. It was a map, a manual, a warning. And on the last page, a single line in a language I had never seen before, but somehow knew exactly what it said. "You are already inside." The wall shivered, the eyes returned, and so did Dmitri. He didn't speak at first. He just watched. His body no longer seemed bound to any human logic. His joints moved backward, his skin shimmered with iridescent undertones. Anna whispered, "He's not wearing a mask, is he?" I shook my head. Whatever Dmitri had become, that was his true form now. Then he spoke, and the walls listened. He emerged from the far end of the corridor, his feet not touching the ground. Behind him, the walls curled inward, like the space was folding around him to make room. "You shouldn't have opened the book," he said. His voice was everywhere. Above us, behind us, inside us. Anna fell to her knees, clutching her head. "Get out of my mind." Dmitri floated closer. "You saw the truth. Now you are part of it." The symbols on the book lifted off the pages, floating through the air like burning ash, curling around Anna and me like tendrils. The corridor pulsed, a throb of pain or anticipation, I couldn't tell which. "Why are you doing this?" I asked. Dmitri tilted his head. His smile never wavered. "The Hollow Land isn't a punishment. It's an awakening. You were chosen to see." The membrane above us cracked. A red light poured in. Then, screams. The corridor beyond Dmitri opened like a maw, and from it poured the Forgotten Ones. The creatures we had seen earlier, crawling, twitching, fusing together into impossible shapes. I grabbed Anna's hand. We ran. But this time, the corridor shifted. The walls turned liquid, then solid, then liquid again. The air was thick with the smell of sulfur and ozone. Time didn't feel real here anymore. Ahead of us was another door. Metallic, rusted. A symbol etched into its surface. A perfect match to the final page of the book. I pushed it open. The red light grew brighter. And then we saw it. A chamber the size of a city, suspended in void. In its center floated a being larger than any creature I had ever imagined. A body made of tendrils and eyes, mouths and memories, and at its core, a human face. Anna whispered, barely audible, "Is that me?" The face opened its eyes and smiled. The tendrils pulsed and coiled, forming shapes that defied geometry. One of them reached out, not to attack, but to beckon. A voice, Anna's own, echoed from the creature's mouth. "You are the seed." My heart stopped. "What does that mean?" I asked. The being didn't answer. It didn't need to. Because now, I understood. Anna was the key. And she wasn't just part of the Hollow Land. She was becoming it. Have Anna and I just glimpsed our future? Or is the Hollow Land rewriting reality in real time? What would you do if you saw your own face at the center of an alien god? Drop your wildest theories in the comments. Let's decode the Hollow Land together. Chapter 6 will enter the heart of the Hollow, and not everyone will survive. Subscribe and turn on notifications to see what's behind the final door.